ever have somebody tell you, you can't do this, you can't be this, you won't be this, you won't become this, you never will conquer this? You know what? Don't believe them. Don't let them make you someone else. Don't let them tell you what you can and can't do. Alright, you say you want to be a doctor or a hockey player, a football player, a baseball player, an engineer, and somebody says, you can't do that. You're not smart enough for that profession. You're not strong enough. You know what? You are strong enough. You are smart enough. Don't let somebody model the way that you think about yourself. Don't let somebody break you down into pieces. Instead, let them build you up. Don't hang around people that don't be around people that tell you can't do something that you want to do, that say you're not smart enough, you're not strong enough. Instead, hang around the people that believe in you. The people that say, you will do that. You'll be something better than that. You're not going to be the next Wayne Gretzky. You'll be the next best hockey player. Alright? Hang around those people, not the people that are going to build you down. Hang around the people that are going to build you up to a skyscraper. Okay? I read something that said if you let somebody let you down, you're letting yourself down. Okay, and what that basically means is that by letting somebody get in your head, by letting somebody tell you that you can't do something, you're letting yourself down. But by shutting them out, shutting them up, you're not letting yourself down. You're building yourself up. You're setting yourself up for glory. Somebody says, like when you say, you know what, I want to pass this test. Somebody says, you're not going to pass this test. Why do you think that? And then you say, well, I do. And by letting somebody break you down onto your knees, they won. When somebody says you can't do something, and then you start believing that, you go home, you're at school, you say, you know what, I want to become a doctor. And then some random kid or person says, you won't be able to do that. You're not smart enough. And then you go home and you start thinking, I'm not smart enough. I'm not going to be smart enough to go to college and become a doctor. By believing what they say, you just lost. And in their point of view, they just won. They got into your head. They made you feel like you can't do what you think you can do. But how you win is by when somebody says, hey, you're not smart enough to be a doctor. Then when you go home, you say, I am smart enough to be a doctor. I'm smarter. I have everything I need to become a doctor. Then you just won. And they lost. Why? Because they weren't able to successfully get into your head. You were successfully able to get them out of your head. And if you're going through something like that right now, somebody says you can't do something, well, you know what? Let me tell you something. You can do something. Conquer what you want to be. Conquer what you want to do in life. Yes, there's going to be some times where it's going to get hard. That's the whole point of life, is life was built to be challenging. Life was built to give us a challenge. Alright? I heard something that if you, like, here, put it this way, say you got, I had a new game that you didn't want. Let's call this game, let's say this game is this exploring game. You get to explore in this game, right? Explorer 3000, whatever you want to call it, right? And I got this game and you don't, right? And you say, wow. I give you this game for 5 days, a week, alright? What are you gonna do? You're gonna go home, you're gonna explore, you're gonna do everything you can in the game. You're gonna give it back to me a week later, and I'm gonna say, what did you do with the game? You're gonna say, I explored, I did all this stuff, it was fun. Think of that like life. And this isn't something I came up with. This is something some guy on YouTube came up with. I'm just putting in my own words. But anyways, back to the thing. Think of it like life. I'm gonna give you this life. Alright, you're gonna get this life. And then when it's time for you to return it. So, what did you do with your life? Well, I just kind of, sat around my house and played video games, and I played the trash truck game, the one where you go around picking up trash, and I got a lot of points. Well, why didn't you explore? Well, I didn't really explore because I was kind of scared and so many risks. Well, think of life as that video game. Get out there, explore. I'm not saying do dangerous stuff, but take a risk every now and then. Get a scratch on the knee every now and then. Don't let somebody say you can't do something. Go out and explore. Here's another lesson for you. When somebody says that you're dumb, don't believe them. We learned 2 lessons today. Go out there, explore, and don't let somebody shut you down. Because as soon as you do that, it's over. I hope this brought you a little inspiration to your day, and if it did, I'll settle for a thumbs up. I'm gonna subscribe. Every now and then I'll be posting videos like this because I like to post a little bit of everything. Just a little bit, Enjoy your life. Don't let somebody break you down. One love.